today and have the opportunity to talk to you and your listeners. If you and your guests think about Boy Scouts, probably the first thing that comes to mind is a bunch of teenage boys hiking, camping, and doing other outdoor activities. What I want you to know, though, is that the Scouting program is so much more and is actually open to a very wide range of youth. From boys as young as first grade to even as old as 21. Let me first talk about the age ranges of Boy Scouts. When Boy Scouts starts in the first grade, it covers really all of elementary school and is really a family-oriented program. It's all about having the parents involved with the kids, having groups of families together, and learning really what it is to basically be a good kid. When the boys reach middle school, the program changes a little bit, and it allows the boys a little bit more independence. In Boy Scouts, the boys are working less directly with their parents and more with older scouts, or working as a group, as a patrol, with other adults. The next level of the program is available for boys ages 14 to 21. And you may not have realized that the program actually goes to that age, but it allows these young adults the opportunity to show real leadership. That program is called Venturing, and what you may not know is it is actually a co-ed program. So if you have girls that are age 14 to 21 that are really into the outdoors and nature, the program is chock full of high adventure activities that may be great for them. As I said at the beginning, though, it's not just about going outside. It's not just about being outdoors. There are actually an amazing number of educational opportunities within the Scouting program. There's a lot of life skills, obviously, that are taught. You know, Boy Scouts learn about first aid and things like that. However, even if your son isn't the most outdoorsy type, there are a ton of educational opportunities. 4th and 5th graders, what we call Weeblos, have 20 different areas of focus that they can learn about things that are really supplement the Scouting program. Boy Scouts have over 130 different merit badges that cover areas from food to science to business, on top of all the other leadership and life skills that they learn as part of the program. Both of these parts of the program are great opportunities for the boys not just to learn about potential hobbies or areas of interest, but about potential future career opportunities and areas they'd like to take their lives. But the main thing that I'm interested in is what is known as the aims of Scouting. The aims of Scouting cover 3 things: character development, citizenship, and personal fitness. Now, I'm sure you would agree that if I went to your boys and said you should join Scouts to learn character development, citizenship, and personal fitness, they would probably laugh and run away. But as parents, I know you are interested in that aspect of the program. That actually is covered by all facets of the program. Everything that they do, week in, week out, while it's fun for them, actually has these underlying aims as part of the program. So thank you, Ramesh, for having me on the show and having the opportunity to try and inveigle your listeners into joining the Scout program. And let me just add that this is not just a great opportunity for the boys, but for the adults as well. Speaking from personal experience, I have had at least as much fun as both my boys have had in the program, and now that they're both over 21 themselves, I am still very much involved just because I get so much fulfillment and enjoyment. I think I've got enough time to take a couple of questions.
Sure, definitely. Please let us know if you have any questions for Joel. Yes, sir.
Joel, I've heard that there's some sort of advancement, that the boys don't just join Boy Scouts and then end up leaving Boy Scouts. Do they advance in any way as they go through the program when they were an actual Boy Scout as opposed to the Weeblos and such?
That is a very good question. Is there advancement as part of the program? Yes, there is. When you join Boy Scouts, it's not just simply about coming and having a good time. Boys want to be recognized for their achievements and as they learn things, and so those are broken up into different stages or levels of skill that progress as the boys get older. And not just really as they get older, but really as their skill advances. Because as we all know, I'm the father of 2 sons, and neither of them matured or advanced at quite the same speed as the other. And we've had boys who have made Eagle as young as 14, or it took them all the way till 18, which is the end of the regular Boy Scout program, to meet all the possible requirements. Yes?
Oh, my boys are very active in different organizations around town, and I wanted to check to see, is there an attendance criteria that you have to be at certain meetings, certain times?
Very good question. Is there an attendance criteria? Yes and no. The only reason I say it's a yes and no answer is it depends on your perspective. The program for young boys in elementary school runs on a year-to-year basis. So you start in 1st grade, the very first rank is called Tigers, you have 1 year to complete that program. And pretty much every age group up until you reach middle school is that way. You've got 1 year to complete each program. Once you reach middle school, your son turns about 11 years old, he joins Boy Scouts. There is no time frame other than the age of 18 to earn the rank of Eagle, which is usually one of the things that most parents, if not the boys, are interested in their kids earning. So whether your child can only attend half the year, like one of my sons did because of ice hockey, then he has the whole other half of the year to participate in the program. I think we got time for one more question.
Yeah, one more question.
I wonder if anybody can volunteer to be a Boy Scout mentor or counselor, or do you have to be an employee and work for them?
No, that's an excellent question. In fact, anybody can become a volunteer in the Boy Scouts. You have Cub Scout packs, which are for elementary age kids. You have Boy Scout troops, which run basically 11 to 18, and you've got venture crews that run from 14 to 21. Adult involvement is vital to this program because while the boys, as they age, are responsible for implementing more and more of the program, they're learning it from us. And as I mentioned, 130 plus different merit badges. What are the hopes that you're going to have within your troop enough people to cover 130 different merit badges? So they're always looking for opportunities from other adults, whether you have boys in the unit or not, to come volunteer and help out in any way that you would like.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Joel, for the